This is a typical Sunday for members of the Ryerson Musical Theatre Company. They are rehearsing the big tap number in their production of Disney's Newsies. You wouldn't know at first glance, but most of these people have never tap danced before. The RMTC is made up of students from all programs, except theater. Colin Darling, who plays Crutchy in the show, says that's what makes them different.
It's not a rivalry, I'd say, but we definitely take pride in the fact that we can put on such a great show without theater students. We have a couple dance students, which adds a lot to our production because we can choreograph the big dance numbers.
Darling studies sport media at Ryerson. This marks his first year performing in an RMTC production.
The whole cast makes fun of me because I'm in sport media, and there's been 2 kids ever that join the company from sport media, and it's just not something kids in sport media usually do. They're usually the athletes, usually at the gym.
Newsies is set in New York City in 1899 and is based on a true story. The show follows orphan newsboy Jack Kelly and his friends. The newsboys go on strike after their boss raises newspaper prices at their expense. Director Isabella Verrilli says there are many parallels between the show and the students involved with RMTC.
I love the message that's behind it about a bunch of newsboys kind of banding together to fight for what's right, and that whole camaraderie behind it. And I feel that ties a lot with RMTC and what RMTC stands for, about a bunch of students from different programs coming together to kind of fight for what's right and just to work as a team.
Mark McKelvey, who plays Jack Kelly, took part in various productions in his hometown. He decided to continue that passion at Ryerson. Being a journalism student, McKelvey is thankful he found an outlet where he can perform.
Ryerson has a kind of tiny acting program, and they do all these cool shows, which is great, but there's not that much opportunity for people who aren't in acting to do things like this. So RMTC gives people that opportunity from journalism, sciences, creative industries, whatever you want to do, or whatever program you're in, and to come and just be passionate about it. And everybody is here not for money, not for a class credit. They're here because they really, really care, and that's made our production all the better.
Darling also joined for this reason. He wanted to go back to his high school roots.
So often when you go to university, you sort of lose the things you had at home. I'm sure all of us in here were in our high school productions and maybe even considered it for a career in the future, but we are all not in the drama program. But it's a chance for us to keep that going.
The cast has come a long way. Only 3 people knew how to tap dance at first. Now, all 14 of them look like seasoned professionals.
They have come so far since the very first days of doing it. They've picked up the choreography, they've been practicing it all the time, and you can just see all the work that they've put into it. And we still have weeks before the show, so we even have more to grow after this.
You can catch the Ryerson Musical Theatre Company's production of Newsies from March 13th to 16th at the Al Green Theatre. Nicole DiDonato, RyersonianTV.